What? What? I'm pressed. It's the TVC Press Tour. Heavy Press.
Make that pistol pop. Shawty got a bad boy fetish. Shawty come over and get it.
What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Brillo. We back in the building as this press tour continues. Today we talking Power Book 4 Force and why Tommy is headed back to New York. The machine is ready, so let's break this down. Now, it's no secret that Tommy is banned from New York. You know, they think he is a pack because he faked his own death. Him and Tariq had the plan to fake his death. We had a whole car explosion. Tommy pulled out his back molars, and it's been ruled that Tommy Egan is a pack, right? So he can't go back to New York. That was the whole reason for him to first initially go to LA, but then he got sidetracked in Chicago, finding out that he had a whole grandma, whole family. We know the story. Fast forward 2 seasons in, and Tommy has basically taken Chicago over. And it really was light work for him. I'm not going to lie to you. It was light work for Tommy to basically take over Chicago. He did things that CBI couldn't do since their formation for 10, 20 years out there thugging, couldn't put the coalition together. Tommy did it in less than a year, calendar year. So there you have it. But things are not as good as they seem for Tommy. For one, we know in this final season of Force, Tommy is going to be in a blender. Going to be in a blender first and foremost. His precious Mireya is missing. So that's going to be on the forefront of his mind, right? It's going to basically be the reason why, you know, it's going to be his passion is to get Mireya back. Let's not forget him and Diamond are not seeing eye to eye. Diamond is off the hinges. You know what I'm saying? We got the old Diamond back. He's finally doing something other than being a sucker, right? He already eliminated his probation officer, choked the life out of old boy's dad, choked the life out of him while Jannard looked on. So Diamond is on here. He's not seeing eye to eye with this whole thing. Plus, we can't forget about the King Kylo situation. King Kylo is going to want to eliminate D-Mac for that bonehead thing D-Mac did. Stepped on King Kylo's nephew. Hey, you mad, dog? Hey, this for Diamond. Then took a picture of him. And wanted, hey, I can't lie. That was one of the most gangster eliminations in Power history. To pop somebody and then take a picture of them and send it to that's crazy. So we still can't forget that Jannard promised King Kylo upon his release that D-Mac is going to be a pack. I see that coming. You know, Tommy's not going to let that happen. And we can never forget about Shanti the Showstopper and her ultimate plan of getting Tommy up out the way. And Jannard has no love for Tommy. Diamond, you know, he's getting pushed his edge because he told Tommy, like, you need me. You know, you don't run the show. Plus, the most egregious thing that he's done, in my opinion, is keep Vic Flynn alive. Right? Vic is out here working with the feds, and Tommy has kept him alive, which is a questionable decision, saying that's how Tommy hates rats, right? He even eliminated his own dad because his dad was a rat. But he's going to keep this guy alive. It makes no sense. I said all of that to say this. They're going to chase Tommy up out of Chicago some kind of way, right? I don't know when, but also another thing. We know Tommy, he wanted to eliminate Tasha. As soon as he got that information from Sachs, he ran right back to New York to try to eliminate Tasha. That's how, you know, Tariq got the jump on him. Tasha ended up smacking Tariq. Tariq was in the hospital. We all saw this unfold. Now, we haven't seen those events from Tommy's perspective, so that could be a reason why he's going to New York. But I think we're gonna get an end credit scene, just like we did for Power Book 2 Ghost, with Tommy is coming back to New York. Also, we're probably gonna end up seeing Tariq in Chicago at some time, but we either gonna see Tommy back in New York, where he's supposed to be a pack, and either during the whole thing where he tried to eliminate Tasha, so we'll get an episode of Force maybe without Tommy, or they allude to it, or just like I said, we get an end credit scene with Tariq and Tommy back in New York, back facilitating the drug game. And what better way to spearhead the second phase of the Power universe than to have this show with Tommy and Tariq in New York City. Let's see. All it would take was for them to rule him. All they gotta do is question him about Ghost's death, which that's the only thing they really have on him. And I'm sure they can write their way out of that easily. Like, he never, like, even though they thought he was deceased, like, okay, that wasn't me. I don't know. So the faking his death situation shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, there you have it. Let me know. Do y'all think Tommy will go back to New York, or am I reaching? If this is your first time coming across the page, lock into the real. You know the deal. Like, subscribe. You already know the vibe. It's the TVC press tour, and I'm about to slide, man. Peace. Tournament of Gangsters this Thursday. Tune in. Stop playing. TVC 2025. Let's get it. Lock in.
What? I'm pressed. It's the TVC press tour.